Today I'm going to prove my hater wrong by showing you 2 winning trades that I've already had this week. I'm also going to show you how to make some money for the rest of this week. Let's get into it. Today I'm going to be doing another chart breakdown video as always, where I go over the pound yen, show you all the levels, and show you the scenarios for the upcoming week. I'm also going to do what I told you in the intro, where I'm going to show you how I'm proving one of my haters wrong. So on my YouTube video, the last one that I posted, someone commented laughing at me saying how my analysis was all wrong. Yet I had 2 winning trades Monday and Tuesday, showing you exactly how I won money with the exact same scenarios that I showed you on the weekend. So let's get into that first. Let me go down onto, actually, let's start on the 1 hour chart. So I was looking at this chart when it looked something like, I believe it was like this. And I said I'm going to be primarily looking for shorts when price comes up into 182 or the higher level at 182.30, and then another area to go short up here at the 182.70. So let's end this replay. I'll go down to the 5-minute chart and I'll show you exactly where I took the trades. So to begin, I took a short trade right up here, right by the 182. It passed it, showed some rejection. I was watching it on a lower time frame very, very closely, and I was able to catch this move to the short side and get out right, let's see, right around here is my exit. So I entered up here, got here, took the short move when he said it would only go long, and look, I made money. Okay, also another trade that I took going short when he said it would go long was a breakout. So how did I take this trade? I took it as a breakout short right here, and I was able to get out of the trade right here. So I took it from there to there on the short side. Again, I took it short when he said it would be going long. So I'm not here to bash this person for coming onto my page and telling me that I'm wrong. It's okay that he thinks I'm wrong, but I know my trading style, my trading plan, and I know how I like to look for trades and take trades. That's what works for me, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm not going to stop because someone says that my analysis is wrong. He may be in a longer term position where the longs may prevail and may work out, because on a higher time frame, I can definitely see the pound yen going long, not short. But the way that I trade, I was looking for shorts and they worked out. So it just shows you, stick to your trading plan, stick to your strategy, and don't change because someone tells you that you're incorrect or anything like that. It is what it is. So believe in yourself, have some confidence. So as far as the levels that we have right now, let's go through them. So let me actually start on the daily as we always do. So on Monday, we had a strong bullish candle. And today it was a bearish candle that turned into a bullish candle. So I'll be interested to see where this candle finishes. Something I do want to point out here on the daily is this range that has been created. Let me get that box drawn properly. Man, here we go, template range box. So we've had a range here. Price has just bounced in between these levels. We do have price leaving the level and then returning on both sides, but for the most part, it's respecting these support and resistance areas. Let's go down onto a lower time frame. Okay, so on the lower time frame, one thing that I do want to point out here is this massive wick rejection right here. So what was this? We need to jump over to Forex Live to figure out what this was. So this report was released a few minutes before, I believe, the move actually happened, and then the market responded to it. The BOJ reportedly mulls raising price outlook for the current fiscal year, and then they had a follow-up post saying that this was the reason why there was a move on all of the yens. So you can read a little bit more in depth here, but it just gives you the reasoning of why this happened in the market. Let's jump back into it. Okay, so a few of the major areas that I'm going to be watching for this week is this one right here. So this high has been tested 1, 2, 3 times, and it's been tested many times in the past. Look at all these touches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all these touches, and it keeps holding price. When price is able to break that area, it continues up to a higher level. So something I'd be looking for is for price to break that, pull back, and then get in a trade long up into the highs at 183.50 to 183.70 type area. So anywhere up here would be my target area, looking for the longs. And I could see that actually happening because of this rejection here. This big rejection is telling me that buyers are present in the market and they want to push price long, at least when that sudden and random news came out. It was not able to break this level down here. So it tested the 181 whole number exactly. This is the level I've had drawn out since it's important bank level. Tested it, rejected very strong. But until we are able to break this range that we're in, I wouldn't be looking to take any breakouts until we get a nice solid close above this sort of area. So I need to see a nice solid close above here and then a nice solid close below here, because whenever we come into here, any of these boxes, we see it wick down and then reject. This is wick up, reject, wick up, reject. So I need to see some nice closes on some higher time frame to be looking for continuations in either direction. So a few more of my scenarios I would be looking for. Let me delete this circle. So let me just draw up that first one again. Price to break, pull back, and continue long. I would also look for price to re-enter this zone to take a short. I could see price retesting down here. This area held pretty well at the 181.80 to go long again. And then also, could we fill this wick potentially? Potentially we could. So could we see something like this where it chops up, breaks, pulls back, and then fills the wick all the way back down? Yes, we could see that. And we could also see a rejection back long from where this wick rejected away from, because we do have strong buyers present at that area, as you can see by the formation of the wick. And then if we are able to break the wick to the downside, pull back and go short all the way down into 180.30 or the 180 whole number. We've spoken about this level on Sunday and why it's so important with a big move out. Go check that video out if you haven't seen it already. Okay, let's look at some other important news that we had this morning. So here on Forex Live, they gave you the heads up that the UK labor market data would only be partial. So this was really important for the London session if you were trading. I told you on Sunday to look out for today moving, because we had the claimant count change, which is unemployment for the pound today at 2 a.m. Eastern time. But it was delayed. You can read the reason here. It was due to falling response rates in the survey. So today we didn't get a huge spike at 2 a.m. that was massive, like it could have been in the past, where claimant count change came up and there's a huge difference in the percentages and it went crazy. Today we didn't even have that news, but that's something to look out for next Tuesday, because they've moved this news onto the 24th of October, so a week away. So it's something to look out for next week for another big mover. So what news do we have for the rest of this week? If all goes to plan, there should be pound CPI at 2 a.m. tomorrow. This could be a really big mover on the pound. We also have dollar unemployment on Thursday, another big mover. I spoke about all these newses on Sunday and how they could affect the market, and then also pound retail sales on 2 a.m. So I would still expect quite a bit of movement from this pound yen. I want to see one of these news events break either the highs or the lows of this range that we've been just ranging in on the daily, and then we can have some decisive price action and really get price moving either towards the longs or for the shorts. That's going to be all for this video. Please remember to join me on Sunday again, where we're going to review some trades if I take any, and I'm going to do the same chart breakdown and analysis. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. It really helps me out. Thank you. Good luck trading.